defensive 50. Sasha Levine here taking the mark. Happy to chip this one around as Wright takes the marks, coming off 23 disposals and a season-high 9 rebound 50s. Been told to move on, so all the play on this outer side. Couple repeat entries now for the Gippsland Power. Tried to have a fly from the back, just couldn't quite have the positioning as O'Keefe was taken in the tackle. Therefore, kick to goal in 4 of his last 6 games. Down the line they go. Big pack of players as Wright trying to feed that out and does so nicely. Eastern Rangers taking on the GWV Rebels later this afternoon at 2 p.m. Here is Wright, one of the best defenders in the business. Vic Metro representative as well throughout the 2025 season. Everyone has a fly. Ball brought to the Dragons. Very slick on ground level yet again. The handball execution has been something to behold though. Phoenix Genova trying to garner possession. They're trying to work it out. Although the turnover, good spoil yet again. Just the 1%ers just swing back enough. Not meant to be. An accurate start to the game, but just a few consecutive behinds. Genova nearly running into some trouble, giving it back to Wright with another disposal here in this first quarter. Pulled the kick at the last second. George Dimer's got the pace to get to that marking contest. He's going to try a little chip kick to Wright. So it's only a 7-point margin. Feels like the Dragons could potentially... And that's now 2 behinds for Templeton. Can see why he wanted to get a move on quickly, but Ladbroke was good through hand. We'll turn it over yet again. Alfie Lambert giving it back to Wright. Tried to have a ping in the first quarter. He'll attempt to set it up, but it was Texari up with a nice finish. Speaking of, here he is doing the dirty work, the defending. Back to Wright. He's a good user on that lethal left boot as the Dragons. One of the more gettable ones. It's going to be Wright taking a kick out here for the Dragons. As Neoclis just went for the body instead of the ball. Taking it forward in the Dalton direction. Slick through hand for disposal number 13. Jack Hayter giving it off to Wright, who was taken in the tackle. Still found it through. Collected, though, from Dalton. That's going to be a name you'll be hearing for years to come. Wright. Couldn't quite get the ground ball, though. Genova does for the Dragons. Finding it back to Wright. It was a high one to mark. Tyra copped a little bit of contact. It's the big thumping fist there from Walker. He's a brute of a man. In some good form. Well done there from Wright. He's been one of the best players. Goes back inboards. Well done to Wright. Get another disposal. That's been number 17 for the defender. Also had a ping at goals in the first quarter. Had kick out of the pack, but Martin was there to save the day for the Dragons. Now with Wright. How's that for a kick? That is beautiful work. Handball receive here to Norbergen. Streaming out of defence. Slightly defended just on the tail, affecting that kick. That's going to be a high. Fantastic form here in this third term. The Premiership quarter, as it's called here in this preliminary final, going back with the flight, just couldn't hold on to the mark. Darby Hearless was the target, but it just went to Phoenix Genova as the Dragons trying to repel this ball out of their defensive 50. Got to be careful not to get in the road of each other. Dalton class taking the mark, skipping. He's going to go inboards. Texiara was the man in front who's done well to Brayshaw. Couldn't quite. Set forward from Atkins. How's that for a grab? Courageous from Wright. Continues his best on-ground performance here in this preliminary final. Had eyes for the footy, no regard for his well-being, and it looks like Cody Templeton still on the ground there for the Gippsland Power, nearly from meniscus injury in his return game for the Gippsland Power last week. Right in the hole, well done from Cheffers getting the spoil. Another handball received, just ducked into it, still found the handball over the top, well defended from Wright yet again. I'm going to say that a few times throughout on here at Casey Fields, similar to the last quarter for Gippsland last week against the Geelong Falcons. Just released that handball in the nick of time over the top to Bennett Martin, who's always cool, calm and collected. Here is that man, Rory Wright. It's been a dominant performance from him. Brayshaw went way too early on the kick. Could have taken the football there from Storied comeback here. There's Neoclis. That's a driving kick inside, but yet again intercepted. And guess who? It's Wright. We do have a player down. As Bergill, the interception, a little bit rushed with the kick though. Bennett Martin, as it's Texiara that was just down momentarily on ground level. He's back on his feet, moving around. Good signs. Kai Fincher taking the mark frequently this afternoon here at Casey. And yet again, just poor skill execution contest, then just slammed it into his opponent's head, which is going to work out for the Gippsland Powers. It's going to be the required journey. Right yet again. Another mark, another interception. And more courage shown, going back with the flight, not knowing what's coming from all angles. And a rare mistake kicking that one out of bounds on the full. Essentially continue this comeback, but it's a wobbler inside forward 50. Hayter was there to mop up the mess right and then through. I just needed to go through. 6:11:47, and now the Dragons. The mark well defended from behind. I think it was Thomas who did get the spoil. Templeton's shot on goal was smothered. Wrong here in this final term. As Wright takes the mark, it was Tyson Bradley with the initial interception there. Just pushed off his opponent. Good bit of defensive craft. Jack Dalton. Dynasty that continues to dominate the Boys Coach Talent League competition, advancing into their 4th consecutive grand final. The Footy Factory